What's up, YouTube? So, we've just had the Royal Rumble. It is 4:09 in the morning in the UK where I'm recording this. And it is the best Royal Rumble this decade, I think, maybe, perhaps. Because we had setups for many feuds and pretty much an overall awesome card. The pre-show was pretty awful where we had Mark Henry and Jack Swagger win only to be eliminated from the Royal Rumble in seconds, which was a waste of time because we could have had the Dudleys do a 3D spot there, which would have been freaking sweet actually. It would have been pretty cool to do a couple of 3Ds in the Royal Rumble, but that was not to be, sadly. So, next up, first of all, I was shocked that we had Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose so early on. However, it made sense because it was a last man standing match, which, well, if they are absolutely knackered and tired from their match, it's not going to make sense that straight after they have the Royal Rumble, where they're obviously going to turn up because they're two of the biggest stars in the WWE today. So, that match pretty much stole the show, I think. It was the best match of the night. We had a brutal last man standing match with lots of chair spots, lots of action, bodies flying everywhere. We had Owens do one hell of a flip backwards onto a table, which I thought was pretty awesome. Had a weird bit where his chair was stuck to his head and he was walking around like a zombie thing, which was pretty weird. Now I think that's the end of that feud, to be honest. I think we're going to see the end of that. That's done in regards to that. That's been settled. Dean Ambrose has his IC title, and he almost had the world title, but no, he didn't. He almost got it, but he was pipped to the post by Triple H, but more on that later. So I thought that was a fitting end to a really solid feud that brought up the IC title quite high, which it needed to be done. So I think next up we had Kalisto versus Dario, which was again a really stellar match because the two guys know how to work, they know what to do, and they just turned up and turned it up to 11. So I think the feud's ended there. I'm not sure where that's going to go. Kalisto has the US title. It'll be cool to see more of the mid-card guys hope to try and get it off him. Maybe now he's a face that he has a title, we're going to see the open challenge, which I would like to see. But I don't know what's going to go there. Again, that feud is probably done. We'll probably have a rematch at Fastlane or something, but whatever. So we had, well, the women's match with Charlotte, with Ric Flair. I was expecting some kind of twin magic to happen there, where Ric Flair would take the place of his daughter because they're pretty much the same person, aren't they? So we had Becky Lynch. I thought Becky Lynch would take it, but no, she didn't. And we had a weird spot where Ric Flair kissed her, which I think the whole of Twitter agreed was fucking weird. I'm not sure why they did that. Maybe it seemed like a good idea in the Attitude Era, but here it just didn't work. So the match as a whole was very good. And we had Becky Lynch lose, which I thought she was going to win, like I said, but I expect them to probably save that for WrestleMania or Fastlane. However, Sasha Banks returned, who, well, wasn't actually properly injured, was she? She never said she was injured or whatever. So I reckon we're going to get a triple threat match. Or maybe if Bayley turns up on Raw tomorrow, or today in the UK, because it is Monday, we could have a fatal four-way, which would blow probably most of the matches on the card out of the water. But I reckon we're going to have a triple threat. It seems like Team PCB is no more. So a triple threat at WrestleMania is probably the way that it's going to happen. And probably is the best way for it to happen. Okay, so next up, it was the Royal Rumble. And, well, a lot actually happened. I mean, I think most people thought that maybe Roman Reigns was going to win or Triple H was going to win, which he did. But the overarching thing was the Bullet Club going to turn up, or was AJ Styles going to turn up? And it turns out he came in second to a massive, massive pop, which I thought was a really, really good thing. Because if he came out and no one knew who he was, that's it for his career in WWE, and that's over. They mentioned the Styles Clash, and etc. So he had a strong showing against Roman Reigns. He was second, and obviously Roman Reigns was first, so it was a lot of fun seeing those two duke it out. And he had a great showing until Kevin Owens came in and, well, eliminated him, saying, "Welcome to the WWE," which I thought was pretty cool. And if anyone else did that, they'd be crucified. But Kevin Owens is a notorious mouth almighty and a great heel. So, yeah, that was a great showing until Sami Zayn came out and destroyed him, which was brilliant because you could tell that Sami Zayn was on his way up. Maybe if Sami Zayn didn't get injured, we would have seen this feud a lot earlier. But this feud's easily going to run for a while, and I think is great. So it's going to fill out those 3 hours on Raw pretty well. We had Chris Jericho come in and survive for quite a while, so I don't know what's going on there. We could see maybe him against Brock Lesnar. I don't know. I'm not really sure what's going to happen with Chris Jericho. But, yeah, it was pretty cool. Brock Lesnar destroyed the whole of the Wyatt family twice as they came in, as Bray Wyatt came in. I was a bit disappointed that Bray Wyatt didn't get a push again, but who knows? It was a weird one because Bray Wyatt looked so strong on the Go Home show on Raw, but unfortunately, I guess that, well, we can't get everything that we want because we had AJ Styles, we had Roman Reigns not win. I didn't mind him winning, to be honest, but a lot of people don't like him, of course. He was booed out of the bloody arena, and I think the crowd were a lot better when Roman Reigns was taken out by the League of Nations, had to sit down at the back for a bit, have a good sit down and a protein shake, and then came back out and looked strong, and then only to be eliminated by Triple H, where we thought we would have a kind of Triple H, Dean Ambrose square off, where I thought maybe he'd get put over, but no, Triple H got his shovel out and buried Dean Ambrose yet again, which is a shame. I would have liked to have him in it and take the title, good old Dean Ambrose, but it's not to be. So, what we're going to have at WrestleMania, I think we're probably going to have, obviously, Triple H, unless we have a rematch at Fastlane, but we're going to ignore Fastlane because it's always shit. Well, second year in a row, it's probably not going to be good. So we had WrestleMania. So, Triple H, what's he going to do? What is he going to do? It's probably going to be him, Roman Reigns. It's probably some kind of like triple threat or something with... I'd probably go with Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose or something like that. The final 3, so to speak, coming in and having a match, which would be cool. And then maybe we could see Dean Ambrose turn on Roman Reigns. But as a whole, I thought it was a very, very good pay-per-view. I don't mind Triple H winning because it's going to be entertaining to watch on the build-up. Because if you had the perfect winner now, well, what's going to happen? You've got your winner. You want your WrestleMania moment. But yeah, I thought it was really good as a whole. We've got a lot of feuds brewing under the water. I thought The Miz coming back and hearing his spiel was pretty cool. But yeah, so let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit that like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed that kind of a longer form video, which I'm probably going to do for stuff like this in the future. But yeah, goodbye. I'm going to bed.